All right, it's 6:30 in the morning. We got this huge backpack all packed up. So we're about to head to Rocky Mountain National Park. I'm here at the old Estes Park McDonald's having the last meal and using the bathroom one last time before I get to Rocky Mountain National Park. All right, just arrived to the Dunraven trailhead, so I gotta load up this heavy pack here and walk 5 miles to the campsite, so I'll have to check in on the way. This is the Thompson River. I've pulled over here to take a little breather because boy, oh boy, is this thing heavy. We have another little rest stop here. I'm trying to take a rest every 20 minutes for 10 minutes. So it's taking a while. We're not even really halfway there yet. So we'll see. So I've stopped in this burned part of the park, and it's kind of eerie looking because all the trees are dead, and it just kind of has an eerie vibe to it. Okay, so here's the trail, but this hike has really come down to all the stops because you got to stop like every 20 minutes is kind of my schedule now. I can put this thing down and kind of chill. A nice little area, read a little bit. This one's cool because I found this stick. This might help lighten the load a little bit. Okay, I've entered the Rocky Mountain National Park boundary area, which it took all day just to get to, but I only have 1 more mile to go, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. There's not too many rest stops. This is all I got for this one. It's not really even that cool. A little spot. Okay, so I pretty much ran out of water, and I've been out of water for like the last 2 hours, so this is a welcome sight. Yeah, this is it. Woo, I made it. The halfway camp area. So I guess I could just camp anywhere here. Cut my stuff down, but it's kind of open, so like that's the trail up there. So I'm thinking maybe I could just load up one more time and bring my heavy bag across this bridge. Camp over here maybe, I don't know. Okay, so I decided not to cross the bridge and camp over there, but I got a pretty cool campsite. Okay, so here's the trail halfway marker, which is, you know, over here. There's the bridge. So if we walk over to the bridge, but we can hang a left, walk in here down by the water. Whoa, there's the tent. Really in here. I got a nice little spot here to sit and dip my sore feet into. Because man, this one's like fucked up. Well, I read my book here. Check it out. Ah, it feels nice. Okay, so after exploring a little bit, I found out that this is in fact not the campsite. So it's on, I have to walk past the bridge. So I've had to take down the entire tent and camp that I put up, which is super annoying. But, you know, I'm scared that a park ranger might come and take my permit, which probably wouldn't happen because I haven't seen anyone like all day. Basically, it's just been me, but I don't want to risk it. So it's a pain in the ass, but I had to do it. I really didn't want to cross this with my huge backpack because it's pretty sketchy, and it was mad sketchy just crossing that. So, but I made it on the other side. Okay, so the real campground, way over here. I was just walking around after I like set everything up, and then I see, oh no, that's the campground this way. So here it is. It's not as cool as my last spot, but whatever. It's pretty cool. I was just so excited to put this heavy ass bag down that I didn't even walk over here past the bridge. I just set up camp over there, so now I had to set it up again. Okay, it's all put back together now. It might storm tonight. I did just see a huge ass bat. It was so big and it got so close to me, I thought it was going to attack me and got kind of scared. But thankfully, it did not attack me. All right, trying to make my little beef lasagna here with my little stove here. I just need to boil this water hopefully soon before this storm rolls in. I guess that's what's nice about this new camp spot is it's got this utility log. Ooh, yeah, that looks like some good lasagna. All right, let's go. All right, that lasagna was really good, like really good, and you eat it out of the bag, so that was a win. I've just been kind of wandering around, waiting for the sun to go down. It looks like we still have a little bit, so I might just hang out at the camp and read and stuff. Well, it's nighttime now, so I'm gonna chill in the tent, read a little bit, and then maybe go out and look at this amazing moon. But I'm tired. It's a long day. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow too, so. It's a pretty misty morning out here. I slept pretty well. It got pretty cold, but it rained a ton, so everything's wet now. So wet and cold. I'm trying to heat up some of this oatmeal. Hopefully warm up, and then I can take everything apart and move on to the Lost Lake. All right, I gotta load up these bad boys because I'm not sure where the next water source will be along this long ass route. All right, loaded up and ready to go for another 5 miles today. So hopefully I arrive at the next camp by 1, because that's when it's supposed to start raining again. I got this new wizard staff here. I like the other one, but this is an upgrade for sure. Oh my God, this incline is gonna be the death of me. Just keeps going. Came from all the way back there. It's really pretty up here. Hell yeah, Lost Meadows. I thought I was staying at Lost Lake, but I guess it was already booked up, so I'm staying at Lost Meadows, which is kind of nice because I can put my stuff down. This one's kind of nice because it actually has a toilet, which is like all the way up on this mountain. Can you imagine taking a crap on this thing? I might have to later. I already took one in the woods, but this is kind of nice. All right, set up and ready to rock for night 2. It was supposed to start raining at 1, which it's 1 o'clock now, which is kind of why I like hightailed it over here. But it doesn't look like rain, so I don't know if I should head over to the Lost Lake. Now it's like half a mile away, or if I should wait it out. So we'll see. So the campsite is called Lost Meadow, and when it says meadow, this is what it means. I'm just gonna go check it out. Doesn't look like there's any storms or anything, so I want to see what the Lost Lake is all about. Oh, here it is, the Lost Lake. Only took about 9.5 miles to get here, but I found you. You're not lost anymore. I don't know, it's pretty cold. It's cold enough as it is. We got like now, here's the storm. I should probably leave. I don't know, might just mess around and jump in this lake. Holy fucking shit, dude, that is cold. I'm so cold. But at least if it rains now, I'm already wet. You can't get me any more wet than this. It's so pretty here though, I don't want to leave. Look at this. Look at this lost lake. Wow. There's nobody here. There's like spots reserved, I guess. Like I wasn't allowed to camp here because, you know, there's people supposed to be here. There's no one anywhere. Like I've seen one person all day and it was weird because I'm so used to having no one around me. When I passed him, it was odd. He felt odd too. He's like, oh my God, a human being. I brought these to hopefully check out some wildlife, but there really hasn't been that much. I saw like a turkey today, and then other than that, it's just been like, you know, birds and squirrels and chipmunks and stuff. But I want to take a look at. We'll see. I wonder what this is. I decided to take a lap around the lake, but it's a little bit more rugged than I was anticipating, but I'm like halfway there. All right, I made it back to camp. I basically like ran down the mountain the whole way because I, on the walk down, I heard something like stalking about the woods, like near me, like it was like over the hill, but kind of like in the trees. And it was something really big because it was like, you know, I could hear the sound of branches breaking, not just twigs, like something was big in there. And obviously I was curious about it, like what is this? And I stopped and I waited a little bit. I just kept hearing it, you know, get closer and closer. And then I realized, like, best case, it's a big elk, because anything else would be the worst case. If it's like a moose or bear or mountain lion, I didn't want to find out. So as curious as I was to see what it was, I said nope. I noped on out of there. So I'm back at the camp now. I've got this nice little kitchen area here. Got like a chair and a table. I'm trying to cook up some water here so I can have my biscuits and gravy. Got a nice little stool here to eat on. Oh yeah.
All right, it's the morning now. It got pretty cold last night, so luckily I had this face mask for snowboarding, and I slept in late. It's like 9:30 now, but I could use this beanie here to put over my eyes and sleep as long as I wanted, which I really needed because my body's hurting and I'm tired and I don't want to carry this 50-pound bag down the mountain. But I need to wake up and make breakfast and stuff, so.
Heating up some old oatmeal here for the last meal at the kitchen area. All right, got everything pretty much packed up here. So as the last order of business, you know I gotta take a fat dump on the mountain. Let's go. Oh, hello. Wow. This is definitely the most scenic poop I've ever taken. And it makes me wonder, what is the most scenic toilet in the world? Ugh, all right. Let's do it then. Ugh. This walk is definitely easier than yesterday because yesterday was all uphill, like straight up, for most of the time. This one's all downhill now, so I'm making pretty good time. There was this part of the creek that I passed yesterday, and for the past hour I've been telling myself it's right around the corner, that I recognize where I am, and it's still not here yet. It's still not right around the corner. So I'm still trying to do my 20-minute walk and then rest for 10 to 20 minutes. But I want to have like a long rest there at this part of the creek. So hopefully it's right around the corner. I guess I must have passed the spot because I already made it back to halfway where I stayed 2 nights ago. So that's okay. I know a spot over here. I've hung out on some pretty cool rocks during my time here, but this one might be the coolest. We love a good river rock. Nice. That's where I'm headed. Sylvan Mirror. I've been spoiled all day, basically just downhill all day, so this is probably the last incline. Oh, hallelujah. We made it. You love to see it. Finally. All right, got the camp all set up here. So this one's kind of out there. I kind of regret choosing this campsite, but what's cool about it is it's more into the park, where all the other ones were along the North Fork trailhead. And so I've been that whole way. I went all the way from the start to the end, which is Lost Lake, and this one's kind of off of that and more into the park, which is stuff I haven't seen yet. But what sucks about it is it's a half a mile to any water, which I already have to make that pilgrimage pretty soon because I'm almost out of water. So it's like half a mile back to the river that I've been walking along and staying at the other 2 campsites that I stayed at. But the worst part is it's going to add that half a mile to my already really long trek back tomorrow, which now is going to be 6 miles. And I'm like sore, I'm hurting all over, and that's going to be pure hell. But it's cool to be in a new part of the park, and I'm going to explore this area a little bit. Oh man, that was quite the trek to come just get some water. So most of the campgrounds here just have one campsite, but this is one of the only ones that has 2. So the park ranger said I might have neighbors tonight, but nope, no one made it up this weird mountain out of the way. So I guess I'm on my own again, which is nice. So I was expecting to have neighbors here, so I chose the campsite that was like way out. Which I wish I had just chosen the other one now that I know that there's no one else up here. But boom, we're back. I know it's only 5:30, but I think I'm pretty pooped. It's been a long day. It's been a long 2 days. So I think I'm just gonna cook my meal, eat it, clean up, and then just call it a night. Might read on this rock a little bit, but I can't even see the sunset or the moon because I'm just so in the woods at this camp spot. So there's just, you can't really see anything in the sky unless the moon is like right above me, or I don't know. Well, that can't be good. Looks like it's about to rain again. Come on, just let me enjoy my meal first. I know I embarked on this journey to just be secluded, to get away from it all, but especially today, I just miss my wife and my daughter. Like, I feel kind of lonely out here without them. I've been thinking about Emily and Autumn all day today, and I can't wait to get home to them tomorrow. So I think I found what I wanted to. I was at peace, but I'm kind of bored now. I miss my family. Okay, so this is my last day. I packed up and left early. I didn't update because my phone's almost dead and all the power banks I had are dead. So this is it. This is all the power I have left. But I've been on the trail for about an hour. I tried to leave early because I knew that this would be the worst day. So pretty much all of my hikes so far have been from 4 miles to a little over 5 miles, and this one's 6 miles, and it's the last day, and I'm exhausted. So I'm probably gonna take as many breaks as I can. So I'm here taking one now, but I went for like a solid hour, and I'm almost at the boundary, which means I only have 5 miles to go. But I want to talk about last night. After I went to bed, I was woken up by a really loud owl on a huge tree above me, like really loud. Like it's got to be like a big owl, just whoo, whoo, but like a deep one. So it was obviously a huge owl. So I opened the tent to look at the owl, and I guess the sound of me opening the tent scared him off. But what I saw was the most beautiful moon ever. So it's the full moon tonight, so it was almost full last night, and I didn't think I would see the moon because it was so cloudy, and it was just piercing through the clouds, like just making really amazing patterns in the sky. And I stared at it a while. It was one of the most beautiful things I've seen at the park. So I'm glad I stayed there last night. Ah, yes, we've made it back to the dying lands, where the fires have destroyed all life. Oh my gosh, my core. Civilization. I've made it back.